Hello guys, so finally the Nubia Z9 Mini is here and this is the box. So let's unbox it pretty fast. So as you can see, these are some of the features like 4G, Qualcomm Snapdragon, and nothing major mentioned over here. So let's just unbox it. So the box looks pretty clean. Let's open it up. And this is supposed to be Nubia, but I don't know if this is Nubia because it spells like Nuoio, Nuoio, something like that. And this is the phone over here, and oh my god, the phone feels so good. It's a bit heavy right now, but that's okay. Let's switch it on. Powered by Android, and let's take a look inside the box. Phone turned on pretty fast. That's too fast. Okay, here is a phone and let's open it up. And as you can see over here, these are some of the normal brandings, and here is the SIM card ejector tool, a charger, and that's a 1 ampere charger. As you can see over here, 1000 milliampere and 5 volts. So that's it. And this is the USB cable. There are no earphones in the box. That's pretty sad considering the 17,000 rupees price, but I'll take a look around the device. So this was it for the unboxing, and I'll do my initial impressions video tomorrow in the evening. So see you there. Hello guys, so it's been more than a day that I'm using the Nubia Z9 Mini. So let's get into my initial impressions of the phone. So let's start off with the build quality. And as you can see, the build quality seems pretty nice, and obviously it's very nice. The back panel seems to be a metal, but it's not metal. Let me just open it for you. And opening and closing of the back panel is very tough. It's not even glass, it's plastic. As you can see, it can completely bend. And here is your micro SD card slot. The camera, the red ring over here looks pretty nice, and non-removable battery. And fitting the back cover once again is also pretty tough, but once the back cover fits properly, there are no issues whatsoever, that it doesn't make any type of noise or anything like that. If we move in the front, this is the fine-inch display. As you can see, this is the fine-inch display, and the sides feel like as if they are metal, but I'm pretty much sure this is not metal. This is kind of plastic, or like very rigid plastic. And if we just move to the USB port, then you'll be able to see that there is metal finish over here, and that's really nice, and I really like the metal finish over there. And this is the speaker, the main speaker over here, and if you just cover this speaker, then there is no way that the sound will come out of this speaker, so that's sad thing. And talking about the front, this is the home button, this is the back button, and this is the option button over here. Let me just show it to you. Okay, the over here, as you can see, and these buttons can be swapped. Like you can put this as your back button and you can put this as your option button. That's completely possible. And after using the Nubia Z9 Mini for a little while, I immediately installed the Nova launcher on the phone, because stock launcher which was present on the phone, and I did not like the stock launcher because it was like little bit laggy. I'll just show it to you. And if we just go into Nubia launcher, you will be able to see that the launcher is not that good. It looks good actually, but it's not that fast, and it's not that quick. And if we just switch to Nova launcher once again, and if we just do like this, then the swiping is very fast on the Nova launcher as compared to the stock launcher which is present on the software. But by installing the Nova launcher, I felt that the phone seems a little bit faster with the Nova launcher. And you can even try Google Now launcher, but Google Now launcher was quite laggy. And this is how I would say that the performance of the phone as of now with the software department is kind of laggy. It's not the perfectly finished software, I guess. And if we just select music player, then it takes some time. So I guess that the software version which is present on the phone is not the perfect build as of now, because earlier Nubia Z9 Mini had a 4.4.4, but 5.0.2 was released after the Indian launch, I guess. So the current build is not the perfect build and I did not get any OT updates yet. So till the time I do my full review, if any OT update comes, then I'll surely add that in the full review. And one of the most interesting factor of the Nubia Z9 Mini, and that's obviously the camera over here. And the camera is 16 megapixel and the front facing camera is 8 megapixel, and both the camera perform very good, no issues whatsoever. And one of the things I would like to show you guys is that this is the normal mode. If we can just take photo normally like this, but if we just go into Pro, then you get tons of setting over here. You can even adjust the shutter speed, like if you want it to be 2 seconds, then you can select that. If you want it to be 1/3000 or 30,000th of a second, then you can select that too. You can adjust the white balance, you can adjust the ISO, the maximum ISO possible is 3200, so it's not like DSLR quality. Like if you want it to be a macro focus, then you can select it over here, normal over here, and if it's like on the infinity, then you can select the focus over here. I'll cover all these settings in my full review of the camera. Like I'll surely make a full review of the camera on this phone, because as you can see in the sample pictures, the photos clicked are like really good, and by using the Pro settings you can click the photos as per your wish. Like if you want a photo with slow motion effect, then you can simply decrease the shutter speed and increase the ISO and just click the photo and you are ready to go. The only con is that ISO is only 3200, so because of which if you just decrease the shutter speed, even if you max the ISO, then also the photo doesn't come that bright, so you have to increase the shutter speed a little bit and then you have to click the photo. And talking about the front facing camera, the front facing camera is 8 megapixels, so it had to be a very good shooter, and obviously it is. As you can see in the sample pictures, the front facing camera shoots very good pictures, I would say. And I can say that the phone is surely a competitor to OnePlus One, at least in the front facing camera department. I'll surely test the rear facing camera more, and I'll comment on the rear facing camera later on in my full review of the camera and in my full review too. And so this was it for the camera, and camera is surely impressive, and I'll be testing more from the camera, so stay tuned for the full review of the camera. And I forgot to tell you that this is the power button and these are the volume keys, and as you can see, those buttons are pretty much out. Like those buttons are just not tactile, it's more than tactile. You can feel every touch. Like every time you unlock the phone, then you can feel the touch of the lock screen, even though the software is not that responsive, like as you can see. Yeah, that's the issue over here. And some interesting facts are like, as you can see, this is the dial pad and this is the camera. So if you want to open the camera, and if you just swipe from here, it will open dial pad. And if you want to open the dial pad and if you just swipe from here, then it will open up the camera application. I don't know why it's like that, but it's like that, so I just showed you guys that. And the Nubia Z9 Mini has Snapdragon 615, and I have to say that it did not heat up that much as I expected it to heat up. Like I can say that if you use Z9 Mini and the Eureka at the same speed, or if you do same things on both the phones, then I'm pretty much sure that the Nubia Z9 Mini won't heat up that much, because after clicking photos for around half an hour, like I was testing the camera, then also the phone did not heat up that much as I expected to heat up. And the first time I started using the phone was like very laggy, so I had to do a factory reset in order to get the phone working real quick. And even after that, I don't think so that the phone is really fast, and I changed the animation scale to 0.5x. And after that I am feeling like the phone is very quick. So the only issue right now is the performance of the phone, because the phone doesn't feel that quick and that fast or that responsive, because even after having 2GB of RAM and Snapdragon 615, the phone does not feel that fast, because Eureka with the same specs perform very good, and it feels a lot smoother too. And the battery life can't be judged as of now, but the battery life that I got on the phone was like pretty good, and the battery life was pretty impressive too. So I'll test about the battery life more, and you can follow me on Twitter for more battery stats that I'll put every day or after 1 or 2 days. So don't forget to follow me on Twitter if you are interested in knowing the facts about the Z9 Mini. And talking about the display, as you can see, the display seems very good. The 1080p panel is also very good, no issues. The view angles are also very good, I would say. And there is nothing like the screen is yellowish or screen is bluish, nothing like that. So no issues with the screen, and the screen looks fantastic. The sound quality that comes out of the earphones is okayish, not the best, but the sound quality via the speakers over here is awesome. As you can see, I'll just play a song.
Everybody get up.
So as you can see, the sound quality coming out of the speakerphone over here is very clear, crisp, and it may not be the loudest, but it's surely very clear. So no issues with that. So this is it for my initial impressions of the Nubia Z9 Mini, and I have to say that the phone is really good in build quality. The camera and the sound output via the speaker is like very good, but the only issue and the most important issue is the performance of the phone. As you can see, even unlocking the phone takes a bit. As you can see, yeah, it took a second or two. So the performance is something which I'm worried about. So if any OT update comes and if it fixes the performance of the phone, then it will be surely very nice thing. And if you guys have any doubts, suggestions or queries regarding Nubia Z9 Mini, then do let me know about that in the comment section below, or you can obviously tweet it to me at Dhananjay_take. I'll give the link of my Twitter account in the description below too. So yeah, this is pretty much it for this video, guys. If you are interested in the camera review or the full review of the phone, then do let me know about that in the comment section below, and I'm surely gonna make those videos anyways. But still, if you want to see anything specific about this phone, or if you are interested in something specific, then do let me know in the comment section below. I said this so many times, so finally, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video, and if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, then do hit that subscribe button. So thank you guys, thank you for watching.